So this SCP-008. Now this is a long one. This is a long one. I don't know how we're going to get through this, folks, but we're going to try. So SCP-008. By the order of the Overseer Council, this file is subject to Level 4 classification. Level 4 clearance is required.
Now that is a good one. I like this one a lot. It's very in-depth. It's very dark.
Yeah.
It gives me chills. It
does. I got to tell you.
It also says to input security credentials. Well, we don't have security credentials.
Why don't you go ahead and give that one a click there?
Well, I don't know the credentials.
Go ahead and give it a click there.
I don't have any.
You're gonna burn, all right.
You gotta get out of here, dude.
But I've got nerves of steel. I'm not big into books.
We're hackers, don't you know? There we go.
Okay.
I told you.
All right.
You didn't listen.
The password was password, so I guess everything's all right now.
I mean, like nobody would have seen this coming. Okay, so what this is another Euclid. There's another Euclid. Now, Goose, I'm going to let you try to go about describing what this is to me.
Let me tell you, it's a complex pyron. It looks like a Christmas wreath, but like a star.
I mean, it's, it makes me feel like all warm inside.
Like
I want to go out and get myself some eggnog.
It's like ribbons.
It looks very pretty, I gotta say.
It's like an amino acid.
Mm-hmm.
Samples of which are stored in each of the known G2 sites. Now, I don't know what G2 is,
Do you know where the G2 sites is? It's right next to the G1 site.
Georgia, too. It's
That's
the second
right.
Georgia.
It's the second Georgia.
That sounds right.
That's, yeah, some people call it Florida.
Don't Google it.
I call it Georgia, too.
Research into this SCP-008 is highly classified and primarily aimed at preventing research which may lead to the synthesis of SCP-008. In the distant future, traits of SCP-008 prion include 100% infectious, 100% lethality.
Now, I think that is just a little bit more than 99%.
I think so. Transmission through exposed mucous membranes and all bodily fluids. No airborne or waterborne. Now, before I go any further, this sounds just like zombies. Sounds like the zombie infection.
Now, what would give you the idea that it might be a zombie infection? I'm kind of a little bit curious here.
Okay, so when I was a boy, all right, I too was a zombie.
Yes, we all were.
I got over it when I got older, but there was a phase where I was a zombie. All right, I would go around biting people.
I mean, we all got onto the bath salts at one point or another. I gotta say.
So I know a thing or two about 100% infectious diseases.
But you were cured.
Yeah, well, sure. I don't like to talk about it, but...
I mean, like, you're making me a little bit nervous. I had a nervous laugh there.
Just move on.
Okay.
Move on.
Okay.
Symptoms
the zombie thing,
of infection with SCP-008 manifest no more than 3 hours after exposure and include flu-like symptoms with high fever plus severe dementia in later stages.
Okay. That's like the
onset.
They don't know who they are or where they are, right?
You get a coma 20 hours and 12 hours after noticeable dementia.
Okay.
The coma is later. You die after.
All right then.
But it didn't stop there. Period of sporadic cellular necrosis occurs, which comes to resemble gangrene. You know what gangrene is?
Nah, you know what? I never tried any gang activity when I was younger.
Right.
Is that like the Bloods and the Crips?
Yeah, but they're yellow.
Oh, okay.
Surviving tissue assumes its original function and is highly resilient. Red blood cells greatly increase oxygen storage capacity, resulting in slower blood flow and increased muscle endurance and strength.
Well, it doesn't sound like these people are dead. I'm starting to believe you're like your zombie theory there.
Yeah, nervous and muscle systems, unaffected by total organ failure for several hours.
Oh, well, you know what? I think that usually when you die, and I'm not a scientist, but they got the rigor mortis that comes in, right? And that's when everything starts decaying.
Well, let's see.
Right?
What is rigor mortis? Rigor mortis is...
Isn't that when you get all stiff, right?
Yeah, but what causes it?
Dying.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I thought you said you weren't a scientist.
But, I graduated from I Know It All University. So, you know what? You're welcome.
Metabolism may decrease to extremely low levels, allowing subjects to survive over 10 hours.
Now,
for
let
10 years.
let me correct you there. I think that says metabolism.
What do I say?
Metabolism. I don't know, but it wasn't that word.
Metabolism, I think, is correct.
You know what? It could be a different word. It is a pretty complex disease.
It's like aluminium. You ever hear that?
You know what? Yeah.
But I believe aluminium has one extra I that's hidden from aluminum. In my experience.
I mean, you are a scientist.
That is true. Anyway, the high blood viscosity results in negligible blood flow from a gunshot, puncture, and slashing injuries.
So, these people who would have had a flu, you telling me that somebody seen that they had a flu and they would have shot them? They would have stabbed them?
They would have had to.
Well,
that's pretty rude.
I mean, like, when I had the flu, I'm pretty sure nobody, pulls a gun on me. But maybe I just haven't had the flu in the right areas. So, anyways, continue.
All right. Conditioned behavior, motor controls, and instinctive behavioral mechanisms are damaged, and cognitive abilities are severely retarded and erratic. All right. Animals experience excessive brain necrosis and are inactive. Subject can adapt its damaged nervous systems, but is limited to basic physical activities, including standing up, bouncing on two legs, walking, biting, grabbing, and crawling.
Wait, what? So let's restart that sentence.
Okay.
Okay, so subject can adapt to its damaged nervous system, but is limited to basic physical activities, including standing up. So you're telling me, if we go back just a few here.
Now keep in mind.
It says coma onset will be considered onset of death.
Yes.
And we get to this part, and it says subject with a damaged nervous system can stand up, balance on two legs, can walk, bite, and grab, and it could crawl. That doesn't sound like it's dead to me. That sounds like it's not dead.
Sounds pretty undead.
Yeah, you know what? I'll have to go with that. That's a new word.
That's a new word. I just made
it
up.
right here.
High five.
Folklore. So yeah, high five. Folklore scrolls. Undead. I'm gonna, trademark.
Subject will energetically move towards sights, sounds, and smells it associates with living humans. Subject will attempt to ingest living humans if physical contact is made. Neutralizing fully infected subjects requires significant cranial trauma. Cranial.
Almost like this has been done before or seen in other forms of fiction.
Media, yeah.
Such as The Walking Dead.
Yeah, and what's that movie?
Resident Evil.
The Santa Claus.
Yeah. And The Grinch.
Where it's Tim Allen being Santa Claus. There's a lot of Christmas wreaths in that movie that look just like...
You know what? Oh my God,
SCP-008.
I see it now.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't even... There was another part of the movie that I didn't even comprehend.
It's a bit of a link between Christmas movies and zombie movies.
It's like the movie like Inception.
Wait.
It's like a movie within a movie.
Movie within a movie. I think that's not true.
Or wait, that's a dream within a dream.
Dream within a dream within another dream. I think it was like 3 dreams, actually. They say, like, one dream within a dream.
At least one person sleeping in there.
At least 3.
You know what? I fell asleep halfway through, I'm not going to lie, and I don't know what happened at the end. But, it made me dream while they were dreaming within a dream within a dream. So, you know what? It's like I had Inception within that movie.
You pretty much got the concept if you're sleeping during the movie.
So anyways, there's strong evidence to suggest that SCP-008 itself did not form naturally on Earth.
Just like Santa.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's right. He's an alien. Everybody knows. Since variants of similar complexity would have displaced much of the ecosystem. So this one actually has a year. This is in 1959. A short collaborative got a stroke coming on again.
Some
collaborative
with
effort
with Russia,
with the USSR, to locate G2 sites and eliminate SCP-008 was negotiated following their discovery. The status of SCP-008 in Russian custody since collaborated ended is unknown.
Collaborated.
So wait, So this wasn't found on Earth till 1959.
That sounds reasonable.
What else happened in 1959? I'm not a big history buff.
Shall we look? Shall we explore?
Let's hit their old Google up there. Sponsor.
We're gonna
Sponsor Google.
We're gonna research this 1959. Let's see here.
1959. Here we go. Wikipedia.
I think 10 years later we're going to the moon, right?
Okay, so 1959. So we got in January. Cultivators of plants named.
Oh wow, this is like a day-to-day thing.
Oh my God.
Oh look,
I've never actually
it's
looked
January 2nd. The Soviet Union successfully launches Luna 1 spacecraft.
Whoa. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
We're in.
Finding, we're digging it up. So something to do with the spacecraft. Now,
No.
did they find this disease and launch it into space? Is that what they're saying?
What? No, it came from space.
So it came from
So
space.
they must have
after
went to space.
They launched Luna 1. SCP, see what else we could find here.
Okay. I found dropped atomic bombs.
I mean, that's totally related.
It is because I clicked links to get here, so it must be Little Boy. The bomb called Little Boy. I found it. And that's nuclear. I'll be honest, I was trying to find my way over to a page that talks about zombies, but I'm not good at this. So we're going to leave.
All right, let's see what we got back here. So there's no more links, nothing else on this. We have level 4 clearance, just so everybody knows.
So now we can briefly watch.
Nobody else use that password now. We might have said it live on the air here. But nobody else use that password because only level 4s, such as us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Serious times.